tutorial I'll show you how to use the job scan on and off page. The job scan on and off page is perfect for something like possibly like a warehouse scenario with a terminal computer or a computer workstation in the warehouse itself. This allows the users to come across to the machine and scan onto a job when they start it and then scan off once they've completed. As the day progresses, they can scan on and off multiple jobs, and then TimeTrust will work out at the end of the day what their total time worked was based on what jobs they worked on that day. So I'll do a quick demo now. The first option on this page is the mobile phone number or ID. It's up to the sort of the setup and the partner to work out what system to use to identify the user. What we have then is job drop down. So you can go through and you can scroll through and have a look at your jobs, or you can search with the filter box at the top. I'll just select this first one. Then you've got date and time. Standard users aren't allowed to change this, so only as an administrator can you change these records. So for this demonstration I'll show you that I can change it, and I'll change the date and time, but standard users will be forced to clock in at the time that they're at the workstation. So I'll just change this to 9 AM and then scan in. So TimeTrust has received that and knows that I'm working on that job. I've started at 9 o'clock and I'm on that job. So what I can then do is I can come along, say it's now 11 o'clock in the morning, and now I want to scan off. So I finished that job, I want to scan off. I click scan out, and then I've been scanned out. You can note there that you don't need to select the job to scan out. Because TimeTrust knows what job you scanned in at that time, all you need to do is click scan out with your ID and it will scan you out. What I could do then is maybe I've had a bit of a break. I maybe had from 11 o'clock to 11:30 off. So I'll come along, it's 11:30 AM, I'm ready to work on a new job. I select the job, I scan in, and then maybe I work on that job to the end of the day. I'll also just mention we have a start and stop lunch break. That can also be used during the day. You still need to scan on, scan off of a job. You can't start lunch while still working on a job. So say a job's working across a whole day, you will still need to scan in the job at the start of the day, scan off when you're ready to take lunch, then you have your lunch break, you can click start and stop lunch and it will record that time for you. And then you can scan back into a job and you resume your work until the end of the day. So here I am, I've finished for the day. I'm going to scan out of that last job and then I'm done basically. So it's the end of the day. It knows that I've worked from 9 to 11 on a job, and then I worked from 11:30 AM to 5 PM on another job. So that's saved in TimeTrust, and a supervisor can go along and review this time. So I'll just go over to the daily overview screen, do a quick search on today. You can see here there's one record here. This is the one that I've just added. And you can see the two jobs that I worked on. So obviously I worked on 2 hours on the first job and then 5.5 hours on the second job.